Yvonne asked, in the Irish market, is character over convenience worth the gamble? Such a dangerous word, character. That's probably the most dangerous word that relates to older properties because they're full of character. Character could mean older style, beautiful pieces that have been carefully curated and are part of history, or it could mean that the ceiling is about to fall in, but the ceiling's original, so it's got character. So I think it's not actually, I think it's about what matters most to you. Because if you are looking at an older property, you have to be willing to be that custodian. If you're buying a period property and there's elements of damp in it, for example, if you are that way inclined that you don't like the idea of damp, steer clear of an older property like that, like the period properties, because they have a different structure. They're built a different way than more modern builds, and they generally have issues with damp. Now, you can retrofit certain things to alleviate it. I don't believe you can completely get rid of it. That's just my opinion, depending on what you want to do aside from completely rebuilding the whole property. But I would be saying when you're looking at character over convenience, it's actually what you're willing to gamble on. Because again, I've lived in a private house or a period house. Lovely. It was cold. It was full of character. On a sunny day, the house doesn't get hot. On a cold day, it gets cold. But also, there is a price to be paid for classic ceiling coving, styles, architecture, and you have to be willing to buy into that. And some properties are architecturally protected. So if you're looking at an old property and you want to do the work, this isn't going to be like your simple 30-minute room makeover or any of those shows. You may have to get someone to advise you on what you're allowed to do. Some properties are extremely limited. So I would weigh up what you want most. And I equate it again because they're like cars. If you go for a brand new car, it's all singing, it's all dancing, and it plugs into a computer. There's a price to be paid for that. Or an older classic car, but will you always be able to drive all around the country without it breaking down? Potentially not. So it really depends on what you want to do. So it really depends on what's worth it to you, Yvonne.